Good morning there. This is Pastor Jeff. I'm here in my office. This is our daily lectionary readings for Saturday, October 15th, 2022. And we're reading today to prepare us for what is going to be in worship tomorrow. Once again, Psalm 121 is going to be our psalm reading. We continue in the book of Genesis for our Old Testament reading, Genesis 32, 3 through 21. So we pick right up from where we left off yesterday. And then our New Testament reading is the Gospel of Mark, chapter 10, verses 46 through 52. Let us listen in. Our psalm reading, Psalm 121. I look up to the mountains. Does my strength come from the mountains? No, my strength comes from God, who made heaven and earth and mountains. He won't let you stumble. Your guardian God won't fall asleep, not on your life. Israel's guardian will never doze or sleep. God's your guardian, right at your side to protect you, shielding you from sunstroke, sheltering you from moonstroke. God guards you from every evil. He guards your very life. He guards you when you leave and when you return. He guards you now, and he guards you always. Our Old Testament reading comes from the book of Genesis, chapter 32, picking up in verse 3. Then Jacob sent messengers on ahead to his brother Esau in the land of Seir and Edom, and he instructed them, "Tell my master Esau this, a message from your servant Jacob. I've been staying with Laban and couldn't get away until now. I've acquired cattle and donkeys and sheep. Also, men and women servants. I'm telling you all this, my master, hoping for your approval." The message came back to Jacob and said, "We talked to your brother Esau, and he's on his way to meet you, but he has 400 men with him." Jacob was scared, very scared, panicked. He divided his people, sheep, cattle, and camels into two camps. He thought, if Esau comes on the first camp and attacks it, the other camp has a chance to get away. And then Jacob prayed, "God of my father Abraham, God of my father Isaac, God who told me, 'Go back to your parents' homeland and I'll treat you well.' I don't deserve all the love and loyalty that you've shown me. When I left here and crossed the Jordan, I only had the clothes on my back, and now look at me, 2 camps. Save me, please, from the violence of my brother, my angry brother. I'm afraid he'll come and attack us all, me, the mothers, and the children. You yourself said, 'I will treat you well. I will make you descendants like the sand of the sea, far too many to count.'" He slept the night there. Then he prepared a present for his brother Esau from his possession, 200 female goats, 20 male goats, 200 ewes, and 20 rams, 30 camels with their nursing young, 40 cows and 10 bulls, 20 female donkeys and 10 male donkeys. He put a servant in charge of each herd and said, "Go ahead of me and keep a healthy space between each herd." Then he instructed the first one out. "When my brother Esau comes close and asks, 'Who is your master? Where are you going? Who owns these?' answer him like this: 'Your servant Jacob. They are a gift to my master Esau. He's on his way.'" He gave the instructions to the second servant and to the third, to each in turn as they set out of their herds. "Say, your servant Jacob is on his way behind us. He thought, I will soften him up with a succession of gifts. Then, when he sees me face to face, maybe he'll be glad to welcome me." So his gifts went before him while he settled down for the night in the camp. Our gospel reading is the New Testament reading, the Gospel of Mark, chapter 10, verses 46 through 52. They spent some time in Jericho, as Jesus was leaving town, trailed by his disciples and a parade of people. A blind beggar by the name of Bartimaeus, son of Timaeus, was sitting alongside the road. When he heard that Jesus the Nazarene was passing by, he began to cry out, "Son of David, Jesus, mercy, have mercy on me." Many tried to hush him up, but he yelled all the louder, "Son of David, mercy, have mercy on me." Jesus stopped in his tracks. "Call him over." They called him. "It's your lucky day. Get up. He's calling you to come." Throwing off his coat, he was on his feet at once and came to Jesus. Jesus said, "What can I do for you?" And the blind man said, "Rabbi, I want to see." "On your way," said Jesus. "Your faith has saved and healed you." In that very instant, he recovered his sight and followed Jesus down the road. And here ends our readings for the day. Excuse me.